Mr. President, on a completely unrelated topic, the year was 1969. I just graduated from law school. I was working for the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Illinois, a man named Paul Simon. He sent me on a mission. He wanted me to go to my hometown of East St. Louis, Illinois, and then to Cairo, Illinois. Both communities were in desperate need of help. The reason he asked me to go at that time was the fact that the Reverend Jesse Jackson in 1969 was launching Operation Breadbasket. He was shining a light on the ravages of poverty and the failure of the government to protect those in need. He went through these two communities to listen to the desperate, the damned, and the disinherited. Even then, Reverend Jackson exuded a warmth that could put even the most anxious person at ease. He spoke with eloquence that would stir a person's heart, always did. As he continued his fight against poverty and injustice, Reverend Jackson became one of the defining voices of the civil rights movement in America. He inspired countless politicians, activists, and preachers to fight for the dignity in every person. In his life, Reverend Jackson contributed to the betterment of so many people, and he will continue to be a symbol of hope, endurance, and equality long after his death. I extend my sympathies to his wife, his family, and friends and followers. His Operation Push on the south side of Chicago is a legendary venue. Everybody who's anybody in politics makes a stop there. And Jesse Jackson, for years, for decades, managed to be a leader in our community through Operation Push. I'm going to miss him. We had speed dial on one another's phones, and he wouldn't hesitate to call me with advice on a regular basis. Sometimes I even took it, but I was always glad to hear it because it was always heartfelt and it always focused on helping the little guy. That was his life, and he led it so valiantly.